Greetings and welcome to 2016. My name is Paula Hunter Borthwick and I'm the owner of Celestial Treasures in Uptown St. John. This year, seeing many changes for many people, and one of the things that I have chosen to focus on for this year is to bring back some of the higher messages from the guides and angels and God and higher beings. When I first started channeling, this is the messages and the work that I used to do. And as things changed and grew, I moved more into doing private sessions and readings for people, more recently moving into mediumship. Although I love the work that I do, I love helping people, and that will never ever change. The other aspect of what I'm missing is the deeper level from my guides and the work that I used to do, bringing forward some more global messages. I'm going to be trying to do a video message at least once a month. It might be more, as the guides may step forward at different times according to what might be happening for information at that time frame. This is something that's new for me. I'm not used to doing video, so I ask that you bear with me as I grow my skill set for doing this. One of the goals that I'm choosing to work with for this year too is to work on deepening my trances so I can allow my guides to integrate more fully with my physical frame. One of the ways that I'll be doing this is through these videos that I will be releasing through my website and my Facebook pages once a month. And this is really important for me. This is also going to have me look more into myself. It's going to have me work further with my trancing techniques to be able to achieve different states, so I can allow my guides to step in more fully and really have those conversations with you outside of myself. So again, I ask that you bear with me as I'm working through this and as I grow. And with all things, we all have to start at one point. Sometimes we move into fear mode and we will judge ourselves and we will say, I'm not good enough. I don't want to put myself out there because then I might be judged. When we talk about moving into 2016, this is about stepping into our passions, this is stepping into our truth. And sometimes that's going to mean us stepping out of our comfort zones. And in order to step out of that, if I'm not willing to do that within myself, to continue to advance and grow, how can I expect anybody else to? So this is an opportunity for me also to be put outside of my comfort zone a little bit and to be able to work a little bit more on the focus of where I want to be. And as they said to me once before, you have to face your fears to move through them. We can't bury them in a dark corner and expect them to just disappear. Okay? Now, with that being said, thank you. And this message is the first installment. When I was grounding, I had energy that refers to itself as being the Council of Five. Now, this is something I've only channeled once before in a personal kind of group setting. So I'm very interested to learn more about who these beings are and how they're here to assist. Thank you for listening to me. And with that, I will leave you with the message from the guides. If you have any questions or comments, I invite you to send them to me. This will go on my blog and my Facebook, so ask away. If I can't answer the questions at the time, then I will key into my guide so that they can provide further information and details or steps on how we can go about doing the things that we need to do. And with that, I will leave you in love and light. Namaste. We bid you greetings. This channel has made a decision to communicate on higher levels with us in a more regular fashion than what she has for quite a few years now. She's asked us to look at what 2016 holds for humanity With this, we also ask her, and where is it that we start? There is so much on so many levels. And with this, she's asked us to start with the month of January. But first we will strive to give you an overview, as there are many messages through many sources that are out within your general public nowadays. Suffice to say that 2015 was about mirroring what you needed to change within yourself. As you've now crossed the threshold into 2016 and into higher frequencies, both from universal dimensions, but from your earth source itself. And as these energies continue to rise, each one of you as individuals are noting the differences within your physical frame, and as such are striving to make changes, not just within the physical frame, but within what you refer to the illusion of your life as well. Now, finally, there are many within the earth plane, and those that are not just of this plane, in other dimensions, who have been assisting this growth process for your world. And as the saying goes, the tipping point has been reached, and there is no going back. There is only moving forward, and as one moves forward, there is much to be addressed within thyself. This year, 2016, is about the continuation of you finding yourselves. It is about analyzing your old fears, the old systems, the old rules, and in doing so, create a much more positive environment. Now, I would like to say that this process will happen automatically, but as you well know, that is not the case. And as with new creations, the phoenix rises from the ashes, and from the ashes is the knowledge that there are systemic processes, people, governments, and other factors that must be broken down in taking back your control. This is a year of manifesting. This is a year of creating your dreams. This is a time, the next 3 months, for defining what that dream or illusion is and what it is you choose to create in this year. So, with that being said, let us start with January. And in this January, we ask you to sit back, look at your life, look at the aspects that are not making you happy. And if they are not making you happy, what are you doing about it? This could refer to relationships. This could refer to jobs, to family, to children, to friends, to everything that surrounds you. You must know that so long as your thoughts remain in the old ways of I can't, or this will never change, that you will find this year a challenge. But as you go deep within thyself, go back to the wholeness of what you are, the essence of spirit, the essence of love, you will begin to understand that through this love process of loving yourself, of loving your planet, the people that surround you, that things in your life can change. When those old recordings jump forward and say, you can't. You've tried this before and nothing changed. That was the old. And you can continue to believe that you are at the mercy of everything that surrounds you. Or you can choose to see the reality of what you choose in your life. And that you need only put the light and love within this imaginings. And with that, you will see so many wonderful changes. You will hardly be able to believe what you see and what is experienced as you step forward into the creation aspect of the being, the true essence of what you are. So, we ask this of all of you that will seek to hear this message, who have felt the calling of something more, not always understanding what it is. First, we ask you, if you will, this channel is using the imagery of a vision board, but take one aspect of your life in which you desire to see changed. Is this not what this new year is about? So, it might be coming from a physical aspect of health. It may be coming from an aspect that you've always dreamed of doing and yet never put one foot before the other to step into this. We ask that you begin to create these dreams, to tangibly put this information, these visions, into your current reality. And in doing so, this may mean that you must now take responsibility for yourself and how we choose to hide and the excuses that I can't. It's not time. This never changes. In changing the paradigm of the mindset, you will begin to see the changes on the physical aspect of the earth as you know it, and in your own life. You may believe us or not, this choice is yours. All that we ask of you is give it a try. What have you to lose? It is about creation. As we said, the next 3 months will begin to see the foundations being built for many individuals as they choose to step from the fear of the old and set their sights on what it is they truly desire. Going back to self. Going back to an easier lifetime. A life of love and not of anger, of judgment. Back to the Garden of Eden and what the shift truly is. Exchanging the duality of good and bad. And moving back into the love vibration. This channel has also made her own decisions about things. And for the next 3 months, she chooses to function and focus on her physical body so that she may continue to grow in the vibratory frequency to improve the skill sets of her channeling and her mediumship and her own vibration of life and love. So in this we ask you, pick up a pen and paper and think of 3 things that you desire to achieve within this year. And part of it is the knowledge of what it is. And the other aspect of it will, what can I now do to begin to move into this creation? This does not mean that you need to control every aspect of these choices that will see you find your way. It is merely going back to self It is not being afraid of asking us, the angels, the Spirit, God, and others that surround you. You need not know our names. You need only to request assistance, and we will walk this path with you hand in hand. This will be a struggle for some people as they still see this as being airy-fairy. And that is their choice. You cannot drag another kicking and screaming into the new vibration. This is a choice of each individual. So in this, we're asking you to focus on the creation of these dreams and what you can do to help create it, both in the physical aspect and by going deep within thyself, getting it in touch with yourself, with the true essence of the being that you are. And in doing so, you will find that you will begin to release old emotions and fears and pains which no longer suit the new vibration. And this will mean work on your part. But know that we will be with you at all times. You need only ask. And you will begin to see opportunities step forward in your life. And you'll shake your head and ask yourself, how is this possible? I've tried so many times before and it never happened. And yet now, it's almost as though it's being dropped before you with a sense of ease. Or you can continue to struggle and to push and force the energies. You will find that this will not be successful so long as you try to walk a path that does not suit you. Do not be afraid to ask others for assistance along your path. There are many light workers that are being dropped into your path so that they may assist you. Believe in us and in the God of your belief system. So, to put it succinctly, January is about creating your vision boards, looking at 3 aspects, then focusing on at least 1, possibly 2, to begin to draw this into your life so you can begin to see the power that you as an individual have in creating what lies before you. And in that we will leave you in love and in light. We are the Council of 5. Namaste.